Professor G. Manlopo.
Alright, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all of you. Alright, next topic is all about cost behavior. No? So very important is you should know your cost behavior. Alright, so what do you mean of your cost behavior? No? Very important is how the changes in your cost react in terms of your level or changes in your sales. That's why here, very important is in terms of your cost, you have your, diba? You have your variable cost, you have your variable cost, okay? And you have your fixed cost, So very important is to consider, variable and your fixed cost. All right. Cost behavior is basically how specific the cost responds, to changes in the level of your activity. That's why you have your variable and you have your fixed cost. All right. Starting point here is basically how you measure, the key activities in the company's business. That's why very important is your cost, the variable, and your fixed cost. Again, you have your variable and you have your fixed cost. All right. How the cost behavior, how it responds, to your cost, to your changes in your activity. All right. With this, but the question is, what do you mean of the variable cost? All right. You have your variable cost, variable cost total, okay? So you have your variable cost total, okay? And you have also your variable cost per unit. All right. You have your variable cost per unit. Yan. And you have also your total fixed cost. Okay? You have your total fixed cost and you have also your fixed cost per unit. Why? Kasi later, fixed cost per unit. Why? Later, there's a condition, wherein you have your sales here. All right. You have your sales here. Okay? What will happen if your sales will go up? What will happen if your sales will go down? That's the main condition in terms of your total variable cost per unit, total fixed cost, and at the same time, your fixed cost total or per unit, not period. It should be per unit. All right. What will happen if your sales will go up? What will happen to your total variable cost? Very good. Variable cost will also increase. If sales will increase, variable cost total will also increase. How about your variable cost per unit? It is the same. All right? Same. How about fixed cost total? Same pa din to. All right. How about your fixed cost per unit? Okay? It should be, per unit to it should be, okay, take note. Increase, it will decrease. All right. How about if your sales will go down? Variable cost total will also go down. All right. How about the variable cost per unit? Same. Same. All right. How about your fixed cost per unit? Pag bumaba to, tataas ang ating fixed cost per unit. The question here is, kayo ba ay nagme-memorize? Memorize nyo ba to? No? Huwag na. Napakadali lang naman ito. As long as you should analyze. Alright. Paano to, sir? Okay? Diba? You have your, gawin natin is, later, I will discuss about the cost, volume, profit analysis. The CVP analysis. So, let's see if this is correct, no? Alright. Let's say you have your sales here. Okay? So, I have here your sales. Alright. Okay? You have also here your variable cost. Okay? Diba? You have also here your contribution margin. Alright. You have also here your fixed cost. Okay? And you have also here your net income. Diba? That's the formula. Take note, no? That's the formula in terms of your CVP analysis. Alright. Diba? Alright. let's say, no? Let's say your sales here is you have a 100 pesos. 100 pesos is your selling price. Let's say 60 pesos is your variable cost. Of course, your CM per unit here is 40, right? All right. And also, the net income, okay, let's say, fixed cost here is worth 100,000. Yan. Alright. Let's say kung tama to, ha? Baka mali naman to sinasabi ni sir. Alright. Let's say, this is on September to. Alright. September to. Okay? Let's say, the unit is 10,000. Okay? 10,000 is the unit. Let's say, 10 cases of beer. Yan. Alright. How much now would be your sales? Of course, 10,000 times 100, you have 1 million. Alright? Diba? Next, 10,000 times 60, you have 600,000. Alright. How about your CM? Your CM here is, of course, 400,000. How much now would be your net income? 300,000. Okay? Very good, no? Yan. How about on October? O, sabi, since this is beer, no? Let's say, 10,000, nagdoble yung benta natin. Naging ng 20,000. Yan. Alright, how much now will be your sales? 20,000 times 100, you have now 2 million. Alright? What else? 20,000 times 60, you have now, ilan yun? 1.2. No, I believe 1.2. Alright. So, meaning, your CM here is at 800,000. How about your fixed cost? Will remain the same of 100,000. Net income here is 700,000. Alright. Sir, tama ba itong pinagsasabi mo? Alright. If your sales will increase, di ba? 10,000 to 20,000, an increase in your sales. Alright. 600,000 to 1.2, nag-increase ba ang ating variable cost? The answer is yes. Diba? Correct? 600,000 to 1.2. Alright, next. How about the variable cost per unit? 1.2 divided by 20,000. Ilan yan? Tama ba? 60 pesos ba? The answer is yes. 60 and 60, the same. Variable cost per unit, same ba? Yes. Alright, next. Fixed cost, total. Same pa rin ba? Tumaas ang benta natin. Same pa rin ba ang fixed cost, total? 100,000 to 100,000. Yes, same pa din to. How about, sir, the fixed cost per unit? 100,000 divided by 10,000. Di ba 10 pesos to? Okay? 100,000 divided by 20. Di ba 5 pesos to? From 10 to 5. Nag-decrease ba? 10 to 5? Yes. Correct. Alright. Di ba napakadali lang? No need to memorize. Alright. Next. How about your sales? Okay. Sabi ni Digong, November, no? Sabi niya, November. Okay? Let's say, from 20,000, naging na lang 15,000, no? Ayoko nang uminom ng beer. Di ba? Alright. Sales pa din to. Sales, variable cost, you have your CM, you have your fixed cost, and you have your net income. Okay, same pa din, ha? Alright. 15,000 times 100. How much now would be your sales? 1.5 ba? Yes, 1.5. Okay? How about your variable cost? 15,000 times 60, 900 ba? Yes, you have a 900,000. Your CM here is at 600,000. How about your fixed cost? Still 100,000. How about net income? 500,000. Alright. Sir, tama ba to? If your sales will decrease, variable cost ba will decrease? 1.2 to 900,000. Nag-decrease ba? Yes, decrease. How about your variable cost per unit? 900,000 divided by 15,000. Still ba 60 pesos? I think so, yes. 60 to 60, same pa din. Correct. How about the fixed cost? No? 100,000. And still 100,000. 100,000, correct. Alright, how about the fixed cost per unit? No? 100,000 divided by 15,000. Yan ba ay 6.67? Correct ba? Very good. So meaning, from 5 to 6.67, it is increased. Alright. That's why, no need to memorize this anymore. No? Just analyze, no? Through the cost, volume, profit analysis. Alright. Again, meaning, when you have your cost behavior in terms of your variable cost total, when your sales increase, what will happen to your variable cost total? It will also increase. Decrease, decrease. Meaning, the total variable costs vary proportionately and directly to the level or the changes in your activity, which is your sales. While the variable cost per unit and the total fixed cost, take note, will remain the same regardless of the changes in your activity. While the fixed cost per unit vary inversely. Tumaas, bumaba, bumaba, tumaas. Alright. That's why here, take note of this cost behavior. Why? Because pag nakuha nyo na to, wala na kayong problema in terms of your CVP analysis, break-even point, at the same time, your target profit or sales to have a target profit.